Hey guys, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today I'm asking the question, can you censor a president online? Now, here's what's going on, and for that we are going to have to go back to 2001 because we've got a 28-year-old staffer back then named Lori Klaus-Udis in a Florida congressional office of then Congressman Joe Scarborough. And now you know him of MSNBC fame, but he was a Republican congressman back in the day. And Lori died at work in 2001, fatally hitting her head on a desk after fainting due to an undiagnosed heart condition. Now, the event and news of this at the time prompted such sites like Truth Out and The Daily Kos to basically all but accuse Joe Scarborough of murder. Even filmmaker Michael Moore talked about registering the domain name Scarborough-killed-his-intern.com. Rumors claimed her death had something to do with either the 2000 election or 9/11, that it had prompted Scarborough to resign from Congress 2 months later, which he did, although Scarborough did announce his resignation prior to her death, so that was kind of debunked. And he also married his second wife immediately after resigning, so it is believed that it was part of it. But the President of the United States, Donald Trump, has a feud with Joe Scarborough, and it's been going on for years, and now we can get current with this. On May 23rd, President Trump tweeted out, "A blow to her head, body found under her desk, left Congress suddenly, big topic of discussion in Florida, and he's a nut job with bad ratings. Keep digging, use forensic geniuses." His son, Donald Trump Jr., also tweeted out about this as well regarding this situation. Now, here's the thing. Local officials never suspected foul play in the death of Lori Klaus-Udis, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And Scarborough himself, as a congressman, was 900 miles away in Washington at the time of her death. And so this has been thoroughly debunked multiple times, and recently the Washington Post did a very long expose on this, just basically debunking this. But here's the thing. This tweet by President Trump did not sit well with Tim Klaus-Udis, which was Lori's husband, and he wrote a personal letter to Jack Dorsey of Twitter, and he said this, and I quote this letter: "My request is simple. Please delete these tweets. I'm a research engineer, not a lawyer, but reviewed all of Twitter's rules and terms of service. The president's tweet suggests that Lori was murdered without evidence, and contrary to the official autopsy, is a violation of Twitter's community rules and terms of service. An ordinary user like me would be banished from the platform for such a tweet, but I am only asking that these tweets be removed." So, if her husband is correct in that the terms and conditions of Twitter are being violated here, then should Twitter delete these tweets? Would that be tantamount to censoring a president? Now, here are my thoughts on this. One, Jack Dorsey definitely owes Tim Klaus-Udis an answer. There is no doubt of that. No matter what his decision is, yes, delete, no, delete, whatever that is, I think Mr. Klaus-Udis is owed an answer to that. Also, number two, Twitter is a private company and a private platform that is viewable by the general public, but, and this is point number three, the problem we have with Twitter and Facebook and all of the other social media platforms is that they straddle this fence by basically being a public forum that anybody can use, but they are also allowed to set their own policies for filtering and censorship. Now, since we are talking about the President of the United States here using Twitter, those tweets become public record because he is the president. So can we actually censor him? Or rather, can Twitter actually censor the president as he is using that platform? I know that, for example, as Tim there pointed out, if I were to do this, I would probably get banned, providing I am violating these terms and conditions as well. But I am not the president of the United States. Now, I could see in the future, and this is point number 5 here, I could see Twitter actually banning President Trump after he leaves office if they find his conduct to be in violation of their terms and conditions, which I think would probably set off an exodus of his supporters as well from the platform. But I predict that Twitter is going to do nothing about this now. I have no doubt they're probably contacting their legal team regarding this, but I personally don't think those are going to come down because, again, if it's public record, it's public record. And as incendiary, let's say, as that tweet may be, it is still public record because the president is the one that said that. So I don't think you can censor a president, to be perfectly honest. I think you can only hope that the person holding the office will ideally use the platform for good, and nothing incendiary. So that is your news of the day. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts on this. Can you censor a president? I'd love to hear your thoughts because, quite frankly, I don't think you can, because he's the president of the United States. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And please subscribe to me at YouTube as well. I am just not in the game today. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, guys.